Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Wednesday. For everyone who joined us in our Real Housewives of Salt Lake City recap, well, hey, thank you. But in the meantime, we have more Shannon Beador updates. This is not stopping. It gets crazier and crazier. And yes, you better believe we're going to talk about it. So go ahead, smash that like button, show some love. And the residents, the house that she hit, well, they're speaking out. Let's get right into it.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Okay, guys, before we do, I have to talk about this for 2 seconds. Now, I'm getting ready for BravoCon, and you see so many people, right? Everyone always asks me about my skin, and right now, it's not really my skin I'm worried about. It's more like my jawline. But I've been using Blue Mean, and this isn't just like, oh my God, Adam, you got a sponsorship. No, we usually say no to sponsorships, and we made Blue Mean give us the product 2 weeks in advance to make sure that we even like it. But normally the product is $150, and it uses microcurrents to literally depuff your skin, make it more firm, get rid of that double chin, and it's everything that I love about it. But again, normally it's $150. Yeah, it's literally pretty much cut in half. And you can go click on the link that I'm putting on this in this description. And with that, it's only the first 100 people. But if you find that you don't absolutely love it, well, they'll give you your money back. But we need to talk about Shannon Beador for 2 seconds. Well, a little bit more than that. But Shannon Beador, here we go, because this is an absolute ish show. Hold on, wait. Apparently, she hasn't contacted the residents of the home that she plowed her car into before her DUI arrest. Can I put my Blue Mean down now? I'm like, no, I just want to depuff myself. Shannon Bedork caused significant damage when she crashed her car into a home, resulting in her DUI and hit and run arrest, despite the accident and aftermath being caught on camera. Thank you to Radar Online. Apparently, they were told that Shannon has not contacted the people who live at the duplex that she hit. Gabby Noel confirmed to RadarOnline.com that as of Tuesday, neither she nor her boyfriend have heard a word from Shannon or her team, including her attorney. Noel spoke to local outlets, revealing that she was home when the crash happened and caught someone, later identified as Shannon, driving away from the scene, leaving a trail of oil from the smashed vehicle behind. Ay, ay, ay. And you can see, like if you watch any of the videos, she definitely leaves a trail of oil and all of the things behind. No one has reached out to me from their end. That's what she told Radar Online, adding that they shared photos of the damage with the landlord and passed along his details to the police. But Gabrielle said that she hasn't been informed if anyone else has been scheduled to come out and assess the damage to the building. The house will be fixed. That's what she shared, adding that the most important takeaway is that everyone is fine from this end. Well, the most important takeaway is that everyone is fine, period. As Radar reported, Shannon was arrested over the weekend after clipping her vehicle into the residential home and driving off with her beloved dog, Archie. And police sources said that she parked her car in the middle of the street and pretended she was walking Archie when the officers arrived. And 2 sources spilled to RadarOnline.com that Shannon allegedly broke her arm during the incident. An insider told them that she was allegedly on a mission to retrieve her cell phone after leaving the device at a restaurant earlier that night, and she reportedly got behind the wheel to return to the eatery and brought her dog along for the ride. Now, she was booked on 2 misdemeanors, and it just, one of the interesting things that I've been hearing is that she is not a shoo-in for season 18. Can I say really quick, we're saying she's not a shoo-in after this. Do you know how many people? Luann de Lesseps came back after her arrest. Gina K came back after her arrest. We have so many people who come back, but in this particular instance, I'm wondering, based off of Kelly Dodd saying that she was hurt and Jeff Lewis saying that she might have broke her arm and her face was a little scratched up or messed up, did you just hurt yourself? Did you hurt the dog? I mean, Archie was trending on X or Twitter, or whatever you want to call it. Like, I guess now X, but formerly Twitter. He was trending on X. But now that the homeowners or the landlords or whoever have come forward and said that Shannon and her team, they haven't reached out. Well, I asked an attorney and I said, what does this look like? Does this mean that she can get in a lot of trouble? Can they press criminal charges? And no, it's civil. So it's civil. And it's also something that will probably be dealt with the car insurance. So it's not like oh, Shannon Bedork, you left the scene of the crime. And when you did, you ended up, screwing yourself over because now you're going to do some jail time. Nope. Nope. And speaking of her DUI arrest, people are saying that that doesn't guarantee her a spot on the Real Housewives of Orange County. A spokesperson for NBC Universal told RadarOnline.com that it's way too early for producers to even think about the lineup for the next season. And I agree with that. Like, it's not, we haven't even got through the reunion. Normally, they try to wait until they get through the reunion before they're calling for anyone. And even though she got arrested, it doesn't mean like she gets, oh, okay, well, she has a built-in storyline. Oh, okay, we're interested in what she has going on, like Scandival. Like, we have to pick up the cameras and see Tom and Ariana, or we have to pick up the cameras and see Kyle and Mauricio. That's not what that means. They don't have to pick up the cameras for Shannon Beador and her DUI arrest. If they want to move on and say, you know what, this is now a toxic environment for you, and we feel like we're not doing anything healthy for you by keeping you on the show, which is the same thing that they did for Bronwyn Wyndham Burke when they fired her, they could do that. If they were like, we want to see how this plays out with the Tres Amigas. Is this going to be good? Are you guys still going to be together? How does this work out? And we want to see, the falling out from Tamara going on 2 T's in a pod and not actually addressing anything with you first before she went on 2 T's in a pod and said this, which I said to you guys on my channel. I didn't understand that because Teddy reserved the right to not talk about Kyle and Mauricio on 2 T's in a pod. And she said, I don't want to talk about them. Guys, even though iHeartRadio wants me to talk about them, these are my friends, and some things have to be held pretty much near and dear. Okay, your friends are going through a hard time, a potential split. Your best friend might be engaging in a same-sex relationship. It's really not big news. It's not the end of the world. It's not something crazy. It's not like there's like a real big problem here. It's like you guys had a very successful marriage for over 20 years. You have beautiful children, amazing businesses, and sometimes people grow apart. That's the end, Teddy. It didn't have to be a whole big shebang. But then for Shannon, and then talking about the RHOC, it's like, oh, that's perfectly okay. Let's talk about the RHOC, which this could technically count potentially, and I'm not a doctor, so I don't want to diagnose Shannon, as alcoholism, which is a disease. And she's the one who's about to go to rehab and take AA classes and everything in between because her cast and friends have been calling for her to get help the entire time, saying that this is going too far, which we're watching on this season where they're saying, you call us at certain times of the night and you forget what you're saying to us. So that's a problem. And she's like, so you're making me sound kooky. And they're like, no, girl, you're doing that to yourself. But wait, we can talk about that. I don't get it. I don't get it. You know what? I just don't. But anyways, go check out the description. Click on the link. The first 100 get my blooming. And if you want my skincare stuff, well, you can check it out and get it for literally half off. And from there, also, if you don't like it, you can return it and get your money back. Comment below on the Shannon stuff, especially not reaching out to the homeowner. Excuse me? What? That's not okay. Comment below. I want to hear everything. Love you guys. See you next time. Oh, Dumois tomorrow. We're going live with Dumois at 12 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be fun. And then Rick and Kelly are joining us on Friday at 12 or 11 p.m. Eastern or 11 a.m. I'll keep you posted in the community tab.